Yay, we are live on Real Life with T Live, our Tuesday night show that we're on every week live. And I've been talking a lot about doing a closet detox as part of your complete and utter wardrobe makeover. It must start in the closet. And I know a lot of people like to do this thing on their own, which is part of why I'm here to help you out. So if you're a do it yourselfer closet detoxer, that's great. However, I will say if you do use a stylist such as myself, I'm a personal stylist, then they're probably going to want to at least see what you ended up with in your closet and have you take photos of some of your items that you're going to want them to help you with, to help styling with. So you may not do the detox with them, but they're going to still want to see what you have because nothing tells a stylist more about you and your personal style. We can talk about it all you want, but nothing tells us more about you than actually seeing what you have in your closet. Okay, so but tonight I've got a little checklist. I'm going to grab it because I'm redoing my closet checklist. So stay tuned. This weekend I'm going to be publishing a new checklist for you, and you can get it for free, and I'll put the information out here. I'll do another quick video. So check my channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you are following me on Facebook. If you're in our Facebook group, you'll see it. But I'll be sure and put a link out there when I have it done. I ran out of hours in the day today to get it all done. But I have just my little Word doc that I've put together. So the first thing you're going to do that you want to do before you do your closet detox is set aside some time to do it, right? Have a Saturday morning or a 2 to 3 hour probably block of time, because if you're going to do it right. Okay. Now I'm constantly moving things in and out of my closet. So for me to detox my closet's not too tough, but I will say this, I've been on a bit of a weight loss journey, and I have lost a significant amount. I'm still on the way down. So I hope. So anyway, I am not going to get rid of everything, and I have not tried on everything. So that's one of the things, but set aside some time. That's number one. Number two is gather your supplies. So you're going to hear all kinds of different recommendations, like get bins or boxes or whatever. Now, if you have a ginormous closet or several closets that you're doing this to, you might want to use boxes, or you might want to use totes or something like that. I usually just use garbage bags, and I like getting these clear ones. These are recycling bags, because then I can see what's in there, and that will prompt me to say, oh, are these my donated ones? Are these the ones that I'm selling? Are these the ones that I am going to throw away? Those are kind of our three buckets besides keep. Okay. So gather your supplies. So you've got your trash bags or boxes or bins. If you don't have organizing things in your closet, like cubes like this or things like that, then you may want to gather those items before you get started so that you can organize on the back end after you've cleaned out what you don't want. Cleaning supplies. So if you're going to do a deep clean, make sure you have a dust rag and whatever else you need for cleaning supplies. And then hangers. Now, I always recommend, and I just think it looks so much nicer, to have matching hangers. I like these velvety ones. Some people don't really like them. If you don't like them, don't use them. But I do like them because things will stay on the hanger that might otherwise slip off. The only thing I can see where people don't like these is sometimes it's hard to get things onto the hanger, especially if they're knit items like a sweater or something like that, or even like a knit top like this. Sometimes it's hard to get on there without it just kind of bunching up and stuff. So they have this shape of hanger in just the plastic that's not the velvety. So if you prefer that, whatever your preference is, like my husband and poor man, he just has a little wardrobe in our bedroom over there. Because we downsized our house, as you probably know. We downsized, and because of that, I have a pretty small walk-in closet, much smaller than what I had in our old house. And then he has a couple of wardrobes that we just got at IKEA in our bedroom, and a dresser. So anyway, that's beside the point. But he likes the plasticky, just the Walmart plastic hangers. They work for him. So whatever you like, but I do like them to match. That's my own little thing. So anyway, and then labels or tags for your sorting. Now, I think that's a nice to have. I just make piles, and I'm like, okay, here's my donate pile. Here's my sell pile for Poshmark or whatever. Here's my repurposing pile that maybe needs a little help or needs mended or things like that. And then here's my trash pile. Now, most things, if they're worn out, I'm going to trash them in the moment that I find out they're worn out. But sometimes you'll not know it, and a moth has gotten to a sweater or something like that, and it needs to go in the trash. So those are your 4 piles. And then you're going to assess each item as you go through. So I have, like I said, I've been on a little weight loss journey, and so I need to specifically go through my pants. Like, my tops are probably okay. My pants are starting to get a little saggy baggy in certain areas. Thank the Lord. But so I need to go through like my jeans and things like that and try everything on. So I'm going to do that. And I'm probably going to finish this up. I'm just getting started tonight. So I'm kind of in the gathering and prep stage tonight that I go live. And then on Saturday, I'm going to dedicate my day, because my husband's fishing, to just cleaning this thing out and getting it in good shape for fall. So once you've got everything out and you've decided what you're going to keep and what you're going to get rid of, and within your get rid of, you're going to donate some. You might sell some on Poshmark or on Marketplace or something like that. You might do that. So here's a checklist of questions to ask yourself. And there's probably more things, but number 1, does it fit me well? I already alluded to that. Does it fit? Have I worn it in the past year? That's been a rule of mine for many years. Like, if I have not worn it in the past year, I'm going to get rid of it. So, because yeah, I just am. There's a couple of exceptions to that, but for the most part, I'm going to get rid of it, unless it's like a formal gown or something I think I might wear to another event. But you know what? Even on those, you're probably not. You're probably not. So, anyway, hi, Chidu. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Does it match my current style and lifestyle? So, like, I recently retired from teaching, and I had kind of a teacher uniform that, to be honest with you, I was stuck in a rut. So it was graphic t-shirts, cardigan sweaters, jeans, and maybe some khaki pants. That was it. That was my teacher uniform. So I got rid of all that a while ago. Okay. But now, so I was working from home for a year. Now I'm back to work in an office part-time. So I'm glad I kept some of those things. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is it in good condition? Okay. Number 4, is it in good condition? If it's not, and you're not going to put that button on, let's be realistic, right? Are you going to sew the button on? Do you even still have the button? Do you keep those things? Some people do. Some people don't. My husband takes them off, throws them away. He also cuts all his tags off, which makes me crazy, but they drive him crazy in the back. So whatever. And then, do you feel confident and comfortable in it? Okay. So maybe it technically fits, but if you don't feel comfortable in it, like if it fits you while you're standing up and you're like, oh yeah, that fits fine. But you sit down and all of a sudden you can't breathe, then don't keep it. Do not keep it. Okay. Size up, go get something else. You probably have lots in your closet that you really should not keep. Okay. And if it doesn't meet those criteria, so number 1, fit me well. 2, worn it in the past year. 3, does it match my current style and lifestyle? 4, good condition. And 5, feel confident and comfortable. Get rid of it and put it in the appropriate pile. Okay. Once you've done all that and you have whatever's left, then you're going to organize it into zones. Okay. So in my little crowded closet in here, my zones are as such. So I have my jackets and like blazers, jackets, sweaters over on this side of the closet. I have some slacks that need to hang like on these types of hangers, hung up here because they would go with those. Now I don't hang things in the outfit they go in. I hang them up by color in the rainbow order. That's my own personal preference. You can do whatever you like. Now I have a whole zone here that I'm going to donate of Iowa gear. My daughter used to play tennis at Iowa. She has graduated. I'm a Husker. And she's now going to be a Florida Gator as a coach. So I probably might keep a couple of Iowa things just in case we ever go back. But I'm going to get rid of most of those things. So that whole zone, but any sports gear goes here, right? And then on the other side, I have my dressier clothes, or my nice dresses, things like that. I have my extra hangers just hanging here. And then I have tops here on the top part and pants down below, just hanging like on a hanger like this. Okay, so that's pretty easy, but organize in zones, and then within those zones or ways that you wear things, then you're going to organize by color if you like to do that. If you don't like to do that, that's fine. But I find it very, very nice to be able to know, okay, here's my whites and grays and blacks, and then I've got, you know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, right? So yes. All right, let me remind you of just a couple of things before I let you go tonight. If you do a closet detox with me as your stylist, just a reminder, I do have the clothing as a Catalyst for Change program that I've done a couple videos on that recently. So check those out if you're on, well, anywhere. I have them posted. So, but I do partner with the Humble Lily here in Omaha, which is a boutique that they take donations in, and the best of the best, the cream of the crop clothing that they get in donations, then they sell those in their boutique, and the proceeds go to the Bethlehem House here in Omaha, which is an organization that helps women in crisis, particularly unwed mothers. Okay, so pregnancy crisis, but any other clothing that they receive that does not go into their boutique, they also donate that out to other women's charities based on the level of need for women who are in need, or kids, or, you know, men. I'm sure they get a few men's things too. So, so I have that partnership where I take the clothing that my clients no longer want or need, that is donate worthy, and I take that and donate if they're local here in Omaha. Okay, if you're not local and we're doing a virtual styling session, then I just say, you know, go find a place, donate it. You can sell it on Poshmark if you want to, or some other form of selling that. For my local clients, if we decide, yeah, I will sell some of your items on Poshmark, then I do that. I split the difference. I split the proceeds with them from whatever we do sell, and then eventually we'll make a decision. Are we going to keep these things out there, or are we going to get rid of them? So that's kind of the way that goes. But I'm huge into donating clothing. There's so much waste in the fashion industry. And I just heard today, I was at a networking event, I just heard today that there's Facebook groups, I never knew about this, that are something, I don't remember the exact name, but they're called like not for sale groups, where people are just really giving things to other people. So if they have something they don't want, they'll put it out there like, hey, I have, you know, several purses, I have several tops, I have a bunch of Iowa gear that I don't want. Does anybody want it? And then people can come get it. And they basically are just giving it to other people that need it, which I think is awesome. It's awesome. So anyway, do what you can to save on that, because any little thing that we do can certainly help reduce our carbon footprint on this planet. And when it has to do with clothing, I think that's totally a great thing to do, to eliminate that waste. Okay, so I will be back with you later, or watch for later videos where I'm going to finish up my closet. And Also, like I said, I do have a new closet detox checklist coming out. I'm still working on it, making it pretty for you. And once I have that, I will send the link out to all my places on the internet and to my email list. If you're on my email list, I'll send it out to you. If you want on my email list, just comment and I'll put you on there. So anyway, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll check in with you soon. Take care and God bless.